finished product. Love it. Aloha, this is Scuba here. Good morning, everybody. So let's continue on the Safyre reel. I gave you the breakdown of the Safyre. So I haven't suggested line yet, and I haven't suggested the type of rod. Now, as you can see, this is a color-coded rod. This is also by Okuma. It's kind of nice to stick to the same name brands, but you can see here, it's a Rockaway SB. Right? It's just like the two pieces were made for each other. So this is the 8.5 footer. This is the original one that I've tested many years ago when it first came out. And as you can see here, the 5,000 is a bit on the big side for this. I would suggest going, you can go 1,000, but I suggest going 2,500 or 3,000 for the 8.5 footer. Now there is also 9 footer, which is slightly longer than this. It would also match with that as well. Now here we got the 11. This is the longest. Now this was originally released as these Rockaway SPs. They originally released as a surf casting rod, but it's also it's an excellent Salmon-Steelhead rod, whipping rod. This is actually, I would say, a really good size for the 11. And they have these really thick, you notice that the trapezoid style hook keeper, so that's a nice touch. So my suggestion is the 11, you can definitely go with it. And if you're going to be doing like we do, which is whipping from the shores, whipping meaning spin casting, this will give you huge distances because of the length. But this is what I would probably suggest that it is a better choice for the 5,000. Now, I would go with the, I guess I would go with the 11 here, but you can also go with the 10. The 10 would also be fairly well received. It's long enough to give you that length. I'll show you what it looks like. To me, the 10 footer looks like a pretty decent size for this reel. I think the 10 footer probably be good for either the 5,000 or the 4,000, but either one will work well. Yeah, I mean, we're only talking a foot difference, right? We're only talking 1 foot difference, but when you compare it to the original 8.5, big difference. I mean, you could still use the 8.5 if that's all you got. See that? Look at the differences here. But use what you want. This is the reason why I got this reel, to match with these rods. Now let's go find some line for this reel. Now I'm going to be looking more for the mono because almost everything I got is braid. And because I got the larger sizes, I can fit the mono on it and I'll have the capacity here without overfilling it. Okay guys, this is one of my mono boxes. I also got 2 more for braid. 4 is too light. 12 would be perfect if I was just going to go spin casting, but I kind of want to throw that out also for a little light surf casting. 14 would be perfect or something close. 8, 15, here we go. Good, I got some 15 here, so we're going to go use that. 15 should be good enough. Plus, soft steel brand, the diameter of this mono is a little bit smaller than the norm, so it'd be perfect. And I've been using this for years. This would be a good choice. So guys, this is again the fish-on spooler that you can use to do your own line spooling at home. I was graciously given this unit to show how it works. And during COVID time, you wouldn't believe how many, easily over 100 reels I've done because people couldn't go to shops and get it done. They came here and I did it all for them for free. But during that time was tough, remember? So let me go spool this one up. Okay, took a little over 5 minutes. Pretty good at this. I can do this evenly without half trying. As you can see here, This was originally 325 yards, but because it's smaller diameter than normal, look, I got almost all of it. And there was no reason I need to go more. Look at it. Just up to the lip, the edge of the lip, but not over. It's actually a pretty good line eight. Look how even that was. I can do this by hand. I've been doing it for years. So I'm quite satisfied with that. I'm also quite satisfied with this company too, Soft Steel. By the way, they are an Okuma company, so it's kind of neat that I have Okuma line on Okuma reel. Okay, guys, this is what it's going to look like. We got a 8.5. We got a 10 and 11. I don't have the 9, but you see, I have the reel fully spooled on the 8.5. Now you can. These are at 50-50 length, so it's at half fret now. That is 8.5 at 50-50. This is a 10 at 50-50, and this here is the 11 at 50-50. Now, I would generally, if I'm going to be bombing, going for distance, I'll be using the 11. I would not use the 8.5 here unless if I'm in close quarters. Okay, but I think all around for this size, the 10 would do. That would give me versatility to go to the rocks, underbrush. So I think the 10 here would do fine. The 8.5 I think would do good for mangroves if you're under trees or shrubs. I think it would do well, but I think a smaller unit, because this is a 5,000. I think if you went with the 2.5 or 3, because the 5,000 is the same body as the 4. The only difference is the spool is bigger to encompass more line. So that would be my recommendation on the sizes to use. Okay, so I'm going to try it first. Yeah, that's right. This one here is the 10. So I'm going to try it first on the 10. I got a feeling the 11 will work. This longer one here, the 11 should work okay. But that's going to give me more distance. But I'm going to need like a real nice open reef flat or sandbar to use it. I kind of like to go to areas where there's a lot of trees and all that. So we'll give it a try. I'll probably even try it with the small one, or I end up getting 2,500, 3,000 to try with. All right. My Safyre 5,000 on my Rockaway SP 10 footer. Not exactly you would call a wimpy rod, is it? This 10 footer is actually a surf rod that doubles as a spin casting rod. Isn't that great? Look at the tip. This would be a great combo.